My journey with Bob started in 2018. I was invited to join Bob from a recommendation from a colleague, and he said, I'm part of this business network group, you'd really benefit, and I think the group would benefit from you being part of it as well.
The core values of my company really derives from the military ethos of being completely honest. I don't like being late, I'm always on time. I've now been a Bob member for 5 years. I'm part of the trade side of the committee. The work I've cut through Bob is quite varied. Carl at Wiltshire Wealth Management, I ended up doing a set of pool steps for him. Keith at Chiver Stoves, adding in the nicer touch to the end project, so the metal surrounds, companion sets.
We had a particular problem with an electrical fault. We worked with a chap called Martin Phillips. His response was absolutely fantastic.
So everyone at Bob is really helpful. One of my clients, for example, I have an elderly lady who had lost her heating. I contacted Chris, the plumber who is part of Bob, and he was there at her house within half an hour and managed to fix everything. I also work quite closely with Carl, who is the financial advisor, to ensure that all our clients' financial affairs are well dealt with.
I'm Tony Brister. I spent a full career in the Army. I was lucky enough to end my Army career as Director of the Army's Education and Training Services. And when I left the Army, I set up my own coaching business, specialising in leadership and high performance. I've been with Bob about 8 years. When I set up my business, I didn't know Bob existed. Life would have been so much easier and better had I known.
The amount of support and help that I've received from Bob outweighs anything I would have been able to do on my own. My website is absolutely fantastic.
David from Honeystones has produced our website. We are receiving inquiries and they always say they've looked on the website.
Nigel, even before he joined Bob, but he's a Bob member, he was architecture, designed the extension for my house.
As part of Bob, we also ensure that there's only one person representing each area. So for example, I am the only one representing the legal sector. This is really good because we can ensure that accurate advice is provided to everybody and everyone knows who they can go to. Also, whilst you've been attending Bob for a while, it becomes quite a trusted community.
One referral we've received, it has been a small company local to the area that we provide the annual accounts, the quarterly VAT returns and their monthly payroll.
There'll be individual businesses that will offer client experiences and client events that you'll be invited to as part of the network. So for example, Tim Neville is the brilliant artisan blacksmith over at Metal Dreams Blacksmiths. He would do forge days. And also, for example, we're doing a carol service just before Christmas. That's an exclusive courtyard event for clients, but as Bob members, you would be included in part of that as well.
So our Bob meetings are held on the first and third Wednesday of each month. We also get treated to a lovely cooked breakfast.
To anyone who's thinking of popping along to Bob or joining Bob, I'd say don't hesitate, just do it. And actually do it quickly because you can only join Bob as long as your business category is free. So get in there quickly before someone else does.